Right, so as you saw, had to stop off at McDonald's, but had to be done. But I am being good. I got the orange today instead of the thick shake. So if my doctor's watching this, I'm trying to be good. So I've been working 14 days straight at the shop. I've also had to lay a patio with a big ass 3x2 council slabs. Anybody laid them, you know what they're like. I've also had to build and erect a fence. I've also done some block paving, and all this while I've been working at the shop as well. So I deserve a trip fishing. So I got invited to fish a syndicate by a member who's a subscriber. So I'm going down today to meet him and have 48 hours with him, and we'll just see what happens. I've not fished it before. I don't know nothing about it, never even heard of it. He sent me the address. I had a quick read through the rules, and that's it. Quick read last night just to make sure I've got, you know, like it's barbless, make sure I've got barbless hooks or different leaders and that sort of stuff. So I know I'm following the rules, but no research, no looking up, no joining Facebook groups, no nothing. Just going to turn up and fish, and we'll see what happens. It's really hot. The pressures are high, so God knows. I haven't read whether we can float fish or surface fish or zig fish or what. I don't know. I'm just going to turn up and just fish. So we'll see you there. So got to the lake, met Chris, we had a walk around, picked a couple of swims. There's plenty of fish cruising around, which we thought there would be because it's so hot, but on the plus side you can see what's in here. So I'm just hoping they get down tonight and get on the bait. It's so hot. I'm dripping. It's about 3 o'clock now, and I've been really just taking it easy, setting up. Found a couple of spots, put a little bit of bait over it. Not even got the rods out, not even put them out yet. Tied the rigs, they're sitting soaking. But it's so hot. I'm not too fussed, as long as I get them out before dark, I'll be happy. And what I'm going to do is going to go down and meet Chris, introduce you to Chris a bit later, and do beer of the night. So it's just a quick let you know. I'll show you the swimming around and I'll show you around my swim in a minute. I'm actually, I got here, chose a swim, and then I stood in that for about 20 minutes, half hour, and then went to stood in another swim for about 15-20 minutes, and I moved swims straight away. Before even setting up, I moved swims, and don't know, just fancied this one. And Chris is in a nice swim as well. He's just up from me, a couple of swims up, and when I stood in his swim watching, there was 2 cats right in the edge. So I hope they stay in his swim because I don't want them. They looked around the sort of high 20s, so not big, but still a cat, I don't want it. But anyway, loads topping, sitting watching the water, chilling out, just trying my hardest to keep out of the sun at the minute. And as I've got the old sunroof, no hair. So yeah, I'm going to have something to eat, and I'll grab a beer, go down, and we'll meet Chris. Carp. Chinese flavoured chicken. So as you can see, we went from glorious sunshine, absolutely sweating our tits off, wet through with sweat, to then it pissing down the rain and getting soaking wet with rain. It was quite refreshing really, but yeah, wet again. So this is my view for the next couple of nights. I'm in a little corner swim, and the fish have been patrolling up and down the margins all day. I've literally only just put my rods in. I've just been trickling a bit of bait in and watching them. So I'll take you down and show you the swim, but I'm not going to talk while I'm in there, so I'll put some arrows up or something to show you where I'm fishing, because I am literally not even, well, about a rod length off the bank. So I'll be quiet now and take you down. Here he is. Yep. Is it beer o'clock?
It's beer o'clock. You've had your first, I thought I'll have mine.
We'll do beer of the night in a little while, after I've had some to eat. Bit warm.
Very warm, isn't it? Glad that bit of clouds came over. Had another liner.
So tea's done, rods are in. Didn't rush to put the rods in, I've been waiting. And seen the fish cruising, so I just sat and waited and watched. I'm in a quiet little corner, as you saw. So I thought what I'd do is go up, and I was going to do a piece to camera with Chris, but he doesn't really like cameras, so I decided not to. Probably get him tomorrow, or if he catches a fish. Usually when people catch a fish, if they're camera shy, they don't mind going on camera when they've got a fish. But we'll see tomorrow. So I'm chilling now for the night, so I just thought I'd do beer of the night. And this one is from another one of the 2 for so much, or 3 for so much. This one is Polish beer called Tajski. We always laugh about this one because the shop I work in, they call me Timski, so I thought I'd give this a try because it's similar to my name. 5% Polish. My neighbour used to drink this, he was Polish, but I never ever tried it. So we'll give it a try. Smells lagery. Yeah, it just tastes like a nice lager, if you like lager. It doesn't taste 5%, I'll give you that. So this could be one of those ones that you drink and it could sort of creep up on you. But yeah, quite nice. As you all know, I'm not a lager drinker, but again, it's something I could drink a couple of. Well, I've got 2 for tonight anyway, so I should have 2 of these and probably 2 Guinness, and then that'll be me for the night. So hoping a carp comes along so I can show you some pictures of some fish. If they don't, they don't. It's really hot. I've just had one bosh out to my left just before I come on camera. So yeah, fingers crossed me or Chris get a fish and we can make it a little bit more interesting footage. So I'll leave it there and I'll either catch you later or in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, cat, 3:30, cat. Just got the rods back out. We went from scorching, sweating hot yesterday to pissing down the rain and got wet to actually quite cold last night. And I had to get out twice for cats. Oh, I hate the bloody things. There won't be no pictures. I won't bother with pictures. Not of cats, it's not what I come for. Sleepy time. Steady. So there we are. Perseverance. After being done by 2 cats last night. I thought that's what I was going to get, but I have actually got a carp. There's not the biggest. I'll probably say about £14. Not bother weighing it. I'm just going to a couple of quick photos. Get it back. We're on the carp. Right, so evening catch up. Sorry I've not been much film today. It's been so hot. I've been trying my hardest to keep out of the heat, and I can burn a bit easy. And it's so hard where I am. There's no wind at all. Even the little bit of wind is about, it's coming straight over the top of me and missed me. So I've been from shade to shade, but I'm keeping away from the rods because I'm fishing close in. That's why I'm now sitting up by the van cooking tea on the cob. If you've not seen the cooking on the cob, Tea Time with Tim, go and have a look at them on the playlist. And so yeah, now cooking tea. I just thought I'd do a quick catch up. I have come to chill this weekend, so I wasn't going to do loads and loads of funny bits and loads of scenery and all that sort of stuff. It's just a quick catch up, just a quick chill, quick social, and just enjoy it for a change, instead of having to do lots and lots of filming. So yeah, fish last night about, I don't know, it was 12:30. Instantly knew it was a cat. Luckily it came off in the net, so I didn't even have to unhook it, and just released it. And then it was about 3:30, I had another one, and again instantly knew it was a cat. It took me into a set of lily pads, managed to get it out, landed it, unhooked it. I wasn't taking photographs. I don't want photographs and videos of cats. It's not my thing. Nothing against it. I can see why people get addicted to them. The fight is really good. It's just not my thing, so I just put them back. Plus I was tired, and yeah, fell asleep again. And then 8 o'clock I had that carp, what you saw, which was nice. At least I got on the carp. And then I had one this afternoon. I moved the rod. I saw a fish showing across the other side where a couple of lads had been baiting, and they'd left, so it showed there, so that was enough for me to put a rod on it. $16.
What, that?
Yeah.
That's bigger than a 16.
16, 17.
No chance, that's bigger.
Here you go. Bloody hot. Second one. What did you say? Roughly 18 and a half?
No, just under 19.
Just under 18 and a half, 19.
Let's see what you do with your hand.
I ain't going to keep it out too long. It's too hot.
It's too hot, man.
But yeah.
Nice. Yay! There you go.
Just got to take your time and let them go. So there you saw it. Only a little one, but it's a carp. I don't mind. I'll take it. I'm happy as long as they're carp. I don't care what size they are. I don't mind wading through the small ones to get to the big ones eventually. So yeah, done that. And then I'd only fished 2 rods. And then this afternoon I decided to move a rod, and then, which wasn't producing last night, and then I decided to stick one on where I'd seen another fish show just over to my left, and I wasn't quite happy with how the line was sitting in the water, 'cause I've got captive back leads on. So I was just moving it, turned the alarm off just to move that over a bit away from the weed, and the rod, as I turned the alarm off, I picked the rod up to adjust it, and the tip started tapping down to the water, and realised it was a bite. So I'll put the video up of that one now. There you go. Number 3. Just under 20. Yeah, it'll be a nice one in a few years.
Mark on that, lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, so there you saw that one. Again, not massive. I'll take it all day long. It's carp. I'd rather have them carp than them cats. I don't like pussies. But yeah, so I'm now sitting down to have tea, having a bit of catch up. I've stuck my t-shirt on, even though I'm sweating my tits off, but I thought I'd put a t-shirt on so you didn't have to look at my body. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, this will be coming off again, because it's still bloody hot. So we're going into tonight, hopefully get a few more carp, keep away from the cats. I jokingly said, because we saw them in Chris's swim, I said hopefully they stay up in his. Obviously they didn't, they moved down. I think they said there's something like 3 cats in this lake. Well, I've had 2 of them, and the other one's about 44 pound. The two cats I had were around about 25 to 30 pound, so didn't weigh them, but yeah, there was 25 to 30 pound. But apparently there's a 44 in here, so hopefully that doesn't make a visit tonight. But yeah, so now having tea, so I thought what I'd do is I'll do beer of the night tonight while we're here. So tonight we have Doom Bar, 4.3%. I'm not sure if I've had this before, I can't remember, but we'll give it a try, see what this is like. Again, just smells a bit ale-y. It's an amber ale. Does it say anything about it? Not really, but we'll give this a try. Oh, I needed that. I've really been looking forward to this tonight. Really nice. Can't say it tastes like, I don't know really. A little bit of a sort of a tastes a little bit like a light and bitter, what we used to drink years ago when we used to mix light ale and bitter. But yeah, quite nice. Again, I could quite happily drink this. So I've got 3 of these tonight. 3 of these, and I've got 2 Guinness. That's my night, and I'm going to lay down. And the rods are done. I'm going to chill out, have my tea, wander down, have a chat with Chris. Hopefully he gets one tonight, and then we can get him on camera, and then I'm going to chill after I spoke to him, and then just go and watch some shit on the iPad. So that's a quick catch up. Well, I say quick, it's not that quick, but I haven't done anything during the day because it's just been so hot and I just can't be arsed, and you didn't really want to see a sweaty, drippy me. So yeah, I'll leave it there, and then what I'll do is I'll either see you later on or in the morning, and I'm going to carry on with these. Cheers. It's I don't know, 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. I'm just doing this quickly off my phone because the camera battery's run out. But PB alert. I'm knackered. I ain't going to talk too much. I'll wait till the morning and tell you more about it. I'm just having a cup of tea, and then I might just try and get a few more hours sleep. I've got to go and pack up and go home today, but I've got a call somewhere on the way home. So yeah, I'll catch up with you a little bit more in the morning when I can be bothered to change the battery in the camera. So I'm only just doing this quickly off my phone. So cup of tea, try and probably get another couple hours sleep, and then get up and pack up. So video to come, PB. Oh right, so I did manage to get a couple more hours sleep, so now I'll tell you. Got my cup of tea. Right, so couldn't get much sleep last night. I was knackered because it was so hot, I just couldn't sleep. Then what happened was I eventually fell off to sleep, and it probably only had about an hour, and my rod on the spot what's been producing fish went into meltdown. So I literally on my rods anyway, they're just outside the bivvy, so I was on it in a flash. This thing had just peeled line off, so I'm playing it and I'm thinking to myself, I think this is a cat again. But I wasn't 100%. It was different to the other two. It felt more of a plodder. So I thought, you know, make me a big carp, please. It took me all over the lake, and I nearly wiped out Chris's rods at one stage. I haven't been down to see him yet, but I'm pretty certain it didn't set any of his off. I managed to keep it away from them. And then it shot over the lake, and it was heading over towards, there was a bloke over the, I can't remember his name, but he was over the other side of the lake, who we spoke to earlier in the night. Managed to get it away from him, then it was heading for the lily pads. Anyway, after, I don't know how long it was, managed to get it in. As I'm just pulling the head up to go into the net, it's a cat, a big old pussy cat. So again, I was just going to unhook and let it go, but because I didn't do the other two, and this looked a bit bigger, I thought what I'll do is I'll get it out and show you. So I got, please don't comment saying you're not holding it right, it's not high enough, it's not the right angle, it's not this, your hands are, I don't give a shit. basically. I didn't want to hold it. I'm not bothered about holding them. I'm not bothered about the fucking photographs. I'm not bothered about anything. All I've done is got the videos just to show you. I'm not interested in cats, but as this is a PB cat, I thought I'd just do it anyway. So you got to remember my wrists. I've had my wrists rebuilt. I shattered them and I've had them rebuilt, so I struggle to hold. They don't bend like they should do. It's okay for carp. I can sort of get away with it because you don't. But on the cats, they're so floppy and so slimy, and they're just so. Don't slate me on that. I'm just getting a quick fit picture video for you guys. So yeah, got it out, weighed it, 40 pound 3. So I just done those videos and just popped it back, but it had trashed the rod. It was just, my battery had run out on the camera, my battery ran out on the scales. So yeah, I had to sort of change the battery on the scales quickly, and I rested it in the water while I was doing that. Brought it out. It was too big for the sling, but I managed to safely get it unhooked, get it treated, get the video, and safely placed it back in the lake, and then managed to get a couple hours sleep. So that's where we're up to now. And carp this morning would be nice. I had one 8 o'clock yesterday. It's now sort of 5 to 8, so I've got 5 minutes before the next one. Nah, a carp would be nice before I go, but if not, 3 cats, 3 carp. I'll take the 3 carp. Cats, nah. I can see why you all get the bug to go and funny enough, bug, that's what's caught them all. I see why you all get the bug and love catching them. Yeah, they do put up a hell of a fight, but I'm afraid it's not for me. I'm a carp man through and through. But yeah, that's where we are now, so I'll leave it at that for a minute and catch you later. Right, this is going to be really quick. It's not what we came for, but 40 pound 3. Now this is going to be awkward because my wrist isn't going to let me play ball, but it's just going to be a quick picture. There we go. Big old pussy cat. 40 pound 3. Right, let's get you back, mate. Right, so there you go. The place is called GREENFIELDS in SAWTRY near Peterborough. It's a syndicate lake. Thanks to Chris for guesting me on. So yeah, cheers mate. Hope to get out again in the future when I get a bit more time. So yeah, went for carp, got carp, but ended up with cats as well. Pussy cats. Don't like them. Never have, never will, but you know, they come along now and again, you have to put up with it. So yeah, but PB, these trips have been quite good to me. Since I started filming, I've had a few PBs. But anyway, spoke to a couple of the members. It's a syndicate down there. If you want to find out any more, just go on to their social media. Where, I think they might have got a website. Yeah, GREENFIELDS, SAWTRY, Peterborough. They've done a lot of work down there apparently, and you can see it, and they're still doing more work, so it can only get better as well. Plenty of room for your bivvies. You know, a lot of the time apparently you can park your van behind your swim, so you haven't got to barrow a long way. I think they closed one of the roads off in the winter, but to protect the grass. But that's my first time there, never been, first time down, saw it. But yeah, nice sort of place. Met a few of the members. I can't remember the first name one come over and chat. I'm really sorry mate, whoever you, I just can't remember your name, but we had a nice little chat. Then last night, I think it was Ricky, I think his name was, if I remember rightly, came down. We had a good chat for quite a while, having a laugh, me, him and Chris. So it's nice to meet you. And then Paul the bailiff, He came round, had a chat a couple of times, nice bloke, knowledgeable, knows the swims, knows the fish. So if you do go there, have a word with him, he'll point you in the directions. So yeah, I think there's I think the biggest cat in there is 44 pounds, and the biggest carp goes around the 40 pound mark, just over and just under. And there's apparently lots of 30s in there as well. So I didn't manage one of them, but you know, I'm just happy to catch carp. So yeah, thanks to everybody on that one, and I'll leave it there. It's really, really hot, as you can see, got no top on, and I want to get the windows open. I can't have the windows open while I'm talking to the camera because it's too noisy. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.